come on up. You can either stand or sit there. And first of all, I would like to thank you for putting your name in the hat. I think it's very brave of everybody that did, and it's much appreciated that you made that effort. So thank you, and your time, you get 3 minutes, and then you will get 2 minutes to answer each question, and then 2 minutes kind of for some wrap-up questions. So please go ahead. The time starts when you do.
Okay. Good afternoon, Chairman and committee members. Thank you for having me here today. I believe that all of you know me, but just in case you don't, my name is Jessica Rice. I was raised here in Sublette County in Boulder, Wyoming, and I have the opportunity of raising my own children here in this lovely community. I believe that Sublette County is a rare gem in today's day and age, a unique place that you can go to the post office, the grocery store, or the county courthouse and greet almost everyone by their first name. And I think that is very unique to this place. I believe it's a little slice of paradise. I believe that community service, or service to our community, is a calling. And for the past 18 years, I have served the community in different ways. For 6 years, I worked at the Sublette County Rural Health Care District, and currently I'm the Chief Deputy Treasurer for Sublette County, working with all of the departments within the county, but closely with the county clerk's office. In 2023, I decided that I was going to run in the 2026 election for Sublette County Clerk, and if I decided to better prepare myself, I would return to school and pursue my accounting degree. So fast forward to February of this year, when I learned that the county clerk was resigning from the position, and all I could think of was the joke, how do you make God laugh? You tell him your plans. And so although my plans have been accelerated, I know that I'm prepared to transition into the role of county clerk. As soon as I learned she was resigning, I contacted almost every department head and county elected official to let them know what my intentions were and to garner their support. And I recently, about 2 weeks ago, met with our county administrator, Jeanette Saxton, and our HR director, Andrea Jean, who both served as chief deputy clerks in the clerk's office. And we went over all the roles and responsibilities of the clerk's office to make sure that I was ready to transition into the role. I also contacted the president of the County Clerks Association and introduced myself and let him know my intentions to be a candidate for the position. And as I was appointed, I wanted to make sure that I had the support of the County Clerks Association. And he guaranteed me that I would. If I had any questions, if I needed them, they would support me. And so all of that being said, Chairman and committee members, I appreciate your consideration to my application.
Thank you. So the first question, the county clerk is the chief budget officer for the county. What is your experience with developing and managing a budget? Describe your accounting and finance experience.
Well, the county budget, I have not had much to do with the treasurer herself. And so that portion of our office, but that is one of the reasons I decided to return to school, is so that I would have the not just the experience, but I could say that I knew exactly what I was doing when it comes to a budget. And so my personal budget is the only one that I've dealt with thus far.
Thank you. Question number 2, the county clerk is the chief elections officer for the county. What is your experience and knowledge of overseeing county elections?
I don't have any prior experience with elections. I thought about becoming an election judge in the last election, but I didn't want there to be any conflict of interest because the prior clerk was aware that I would be running in the next election, so I decided to wait.
Okay, thank you. Question number 3, do you have experience with managing employees? If so, what was the most difficult part of being a boss? If not, what do you anticipate being the most difficult part of being a boss?
I have 18 years of experience managing employees, and I find it very rewarding. I'm very good at managing conflict mostly because of my communication skills. I'm able to communicate with everyone without getting worked up about anything. So in the past, there's been challenges with employees maybe getting along, and I try to work on their strong suits and find a solution.
Thank you. As the clerk, what do you believe your working relationship is with the commissioners?
Well, you serve as their clerk for their commissioners' meetings, create their agenda, and then record all of their minutes. It's a very important role, but one that you would not take lightly. Just because of my collaboration skills, my communication skills, I think that I would transition well into the county clerk's duties.
Okay, thank you. Question number 5, you kind of already answered, but will you be running for this office in 2026?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Final question, is there anything else you would like for us to know, and do you have any questions for us?
I don't believe I do have anything else to say.
Very good. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, 2 questions, sorry. Fran.
How do you feel about the current Secretary of State and his policies?
Well, I believe that the Secretary of State is an elected position, so what the people voted in is what we have right now, and his policies are in law. So as a county clerk, I would just follow whatever is in state statute, and if I had any question about the interpretation of the law, I would consult the people that are experts in the field, the County Clerks Association and the Secretary of State's office.
Any other questions? Bill, I'm going to see if anybody else does. If they don't, then go ahead, Bill.
I hate to tag on the question you just had, but a little bit different spin. One of the issues that the Secretary of State has with voting is the security of the software resident in the voting machines. What do you think about that issue, and how would you make sure that the software as it comes from the manufacturer is in fact secure?
I believe that the security of the software is always checked prior to election, so I would believe that the experts that you're having check the software would do their due diligence to make sure that the elections are correct.
Thank you very much. And if